What is up, guys, and welcome to another League Racing video on F1 2021. This is another race in Summit League Racing. This is round number 5 for the Monaco Grand Prix. If you haven't seen the last video in Spain, go check that one out before you see this one, because we're going to show you the Drivers' Championship after round 4. As you can see, we are 5th, tied on points with Shut Medal, 40 points behind Jitto DV in the Red Bull. We are in the Aston Martin alongside SLR Van Dorn, and we're looking to carry on momentum after the great result in Spain, coming back from a poor qualifying. So, as we do, we are going to kick things off in Q1, starting our 1 and only lap. But before we get into that, I'm going to give you a warning now. You are going to see quite a lot of screen freezes in this video, so you've been warned. Anyway, here we go then. We're going to start the 1 and only lap in Q1 around Monaco. We're only going to do 1 lap because we want to save a fresh set of tyres for Q2 as we go up the hill up to the Casino Square in the first few corners, and in the first sector around the Casino Square there through Massenet, as we go purple in the first sector as we go through Mirabeau there. So it's going pretty well. We did some practice before this race, at least an hour, so I'm feeling quite confident going into this one. Monaco is all about track position, so it is key. Qualifying is king around Monaco. Track position is priceless as we go through the tunnel down towards the Nouvelle Chicane, where in LCR we made a hash of it in the last run. We don't do it here as we screen freeze our way through, getting ever so close to the barrier as we go through to back corner, as we go purple again. So this is looking pretty good, but here we go through the swimming pool section. We hit the wall on the inside. We turned in a little bit too early there, but still, it's still a good lap, but that did annoy me. So the smallest mistake can cost you here, but as we cross the line now, it says 1 minute 10.2, and we go into P1 at the time. But at the end of the session, we are all the way down in P12, which is pretty bad because, as you can see, we are over half a second down on Czech's lap time, and it is clear that me or Van Dorn do not have the pace, and yeah, we're in a sticky situation. That really took a hit to my confidence, as I was feeling pretty confident going into this one. But here we go then. In Q2, we're going to try and test our luck on the medium tyres. Last time in Spain, it didn't go too well because we got knocked out in Q2. So I'm aware we have to try again, as we are very hesitant through Saint-Devote as we keep lagging our way through the lap. Last time in Spain, it didn't go too well with the medium, so I know I'm going to have to go again. And especially with that awkward moment at Saint-Devote, I know this is not going to be a good lap as we go purple through the first sector, through the Lowe's hairpin, the slowest corner on the entire calendar, as SLR Ham does a 1 minute 10.4, and even I knew I could beat that. My personal best round here before practice, I think, was a 9.8, I think. Yeah, I think it was a 9.8. So pace over 1 lap was pretty decent, but we're not really showing it at the moment, as we are 1.5 seconds ahead of SLR Van Dorn as we get the chicane, the swim pool section right this time. But as we go through Raskas, we lose the rear end, we hit the walls, we lagged through there again as we screen freezed our way through the final sector, and across the line it's another 10.2, and that's how you know my first run in Q1 was pretty bad, because we've just nearly matched that on a set of mediums and we still could have gone quicker. So we're really not putting the lap together, but as we skip through with just over 5.5 minutes to go, we are currently P6, 2 tenths ahead of P10, but I knew we have to go again because there's people like Ham and other fast guys around that haven't done a proper time yet. So the way we're going to have to get through into Q3 is through the soft tyre, which is not ideal because the soft tyre is not a great race tyre around Monaco. That's why in the LCR video I went from the mediums to the hards, but unfortunately we're going to have to use the soft to go through. As you can see, we're down to P9, so we are near the cutoff point. So we're going to have to absolutely nail this lap. We've got 2.5 minutes left just to save some time in case the first run goes wrong, but we want to get this one run out of the way and get into Q3. Turn 1, pretty nice compared to the last time when we were pretty awkward through Saint-Devote as we glitch through the Casino Square. as you do, through Mirabeau, as we skip through again. We're over a 10th up, though, which is good news, as we're screen freezing like hell. Yeah, sorry about this one, guys. I think my internet was absolutely shocking, and I'll get to that in a minute. But as you can see, we're over 2.5 tenths up on this lap at the minute. But as we screen freeze our way through the Novelle chicane, we've lost all of the time that we gained on that run. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. So we're going to have to go again on the same set of tyres. So these tyres are going to be 2 laps old, which is not ideal. So we have to get this lap right. That's exactly why we went out with just under 3 minutes to go. So we had enough time for one more run, but this is not ideal. We're now in P10. We are at the cutoff point. As Quattro retires from the session, he's going to go for the medium tyres. But once again, we are improving in the first sector. We're a 10th.5 up on our own lap and a 10th.5 ahead of Elite Risks as well. As we come through Portier, yep, nice screen freeze. As we go a bit wide on the exit, on the curb there. That's how wide we went, but we lost a bit of time. But we're still 2 tenths up. But as we go through the Novelle chicane again, we glitch our way through. We press on because it's not much of a problem. But as you can see, watch the delta on the top right-hand corner. It's gone. The time we gained was gone, and we could have been 3 tenths ahead as we lag our way through the pit lane. And as you can see, we are P11. Arbin has knocked us out. And yeah, we'll show the results afterwards, but that's it. That's qualifying over. 2 times in a row, lag has absolutely screwed us over here. And once again, for the 2nd race in a row, we are out in Q2. As you can see here, Arbin knocked us out by 8 thousandths. 8 thousandths of a second, and we could have been in Q3. We could have been P8, I think. So, what can you do? What can you do when stuff like that happens? So we're going to try and bounce back in the race. We're going to try and use the alternate strategy to get some points back. But here we go, watching Q3 as the Alpine lags through the middle sector. As, yeah, we've lost connection. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We've lost connection, and I was told in the Discord server itself that we were not able to race. So we got kicked out of the lobby. We were not allowed back in because our internet was really bad. And we were a ghost cart through the entire race. And we ended up finishing 14th, and Van Dorn had a stinker in 15th. So, there you go. The internet was so bad that we weren't even able to race. We weren't even able to race, not even 1 lap completed. Like, this is an absolute joke. I mean, we've had internet problems before in previous videos, but not to the point where we didn't even do a lap. And, yeah, Desync is in the game, is back in the game as well after the most recent patch. So, that's as good as it gets. As we basically, technically, had a DNS, a did not start, and we're down in 6th in the championship, even further behind in the championship and behind Shut Medal, and in the constructors, we are further behind Ferrari as well. So, what can I say? Sorry guys, that's it. We've lost a lot of ground here, and the desync issues are back in the game, and that is really ruining league racing. So next one is Azerbaijan, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'll see you later guys. Goodbye.